Do we know anything about the precise circumstances of its composition, this particular song?
No, and for almost all of them, we know nothing. This was lucky enough to be published, so at least we can put a date on it, but who knows when he wrote it? I mean, it was just
Or
collected.
where, presumably.
Yeah.
Given that he wasn't
no.
actually, we were saying he was based in Naples, but actually he was still travelling all over the place.
He was travelling all over, and he had friends all over. He was a very social character. Part of his cultural capital, if you want, was to bring a song and give it to the daughter of the house to sing or whatever. That's why so many of his handwritten scores of these songs have disappeared. I mean, most of the handwritten scores of the operas, we know where they are. They're in libraries, famous libraries. These ones, they were given away to people.
It's like a calling card.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So do we know what happened to this song? I mean, we know it was published in 1821, but do we have any sense of what happened next?
Yeah, well, the interesting thing about it is it appears in print again about 20 years later, and this is in a Neapolitan journal, a music journal called Il Sibilo, the whistle or histle. Yeah, it was just published there, so God knows they probably picked it up. There was a huge kind of vogue for singing these songs, and not just Donizetti was writing them. There are literally thousands of songs in Italy at this time, particularly in Naples, actually. And so this was a journal which published each week. It published a song. And one of the weeks they published this. And the interesting thing is this song is subtly different in the way it's published in the journal. So it could be that Donizetti had something to do with it, and changed it in some ways, because otherwise who would have changed it? So in other words, this song, which is very much of its time, of the 1820s, still had a life in the 1840s, 20 years later.